Hey everyone, it's Rick Carson. We're at the beautiful Make Believe Studios, and today I want to talk about a new piece of gear. It's not every day that a new piece of gear comes my way because I don't tend to go out of my way to buy new things. I'm typically searching out the pieces of gear that come from the records that I love or that other people that I appreciate use. And this happens to be something that came on my radar because I was seeing it pop up. We reached out to the company and started a conversation, and they sent over a pair, and I got my hands on them. And I got to say that they sound amazing. It's the Garbage Ideas FK Comp. And I don't want to say that this thing is an ADR or an 1176 or anything like that. It's just clearly a inspired FET compressor, and it's moving really fast. It's got one light on it, and that light only turns on once you're doing 15 dB of gain reduction. It's only got a couple knobs: input, output, a mix knob, and the ability to go between compression or just drive the circuit without the compressor sidechain engaged. And I've been having a lot of fun with this. And ultimately, it comes down because I think the box sounds really good. The amplifier inside of it breaks up in a very interesting way where as audio is dying out after pushing the amplifier really hard, it tends to dampen the high end in a way that is musical, especially when you're doing a bunch of distortion stuff with compression. And I think that it's worth checking out, so much so that I'm going to give this pair away to you guys. So if you want them, feel free to put a comment below. We're going to give them away, but I just want to talk about my experiences. First was room mics, and instantly they reminded me of 1178 or ADRs on the room mics, just set to stun. Very fast attack, a relatively quick release, but ultimately just pumping. And I thought it was a great sound, and probably one of the things that this box was designed for was just making room mics explode. But where I really found a ton of use out of it was in that kind of in-between range, below turning the light on when it came to kick and snare. I really loved what it was adding in parallel, so much so that I reached out to the owner of the company, and hopefully I'll have another pair to show you that will be a little bit different. But ultimately, being able to blend right on your kick and snare a parallel FET style compression is just crazy to me, and I love the way that this sounds. I also had a ton of fun just crushing the input with a ton of signal and coming up with some fuzzy bass distortion and then blending that back in with the mix knob. I thought that that really took this chorus of this song and kind of made it explode, and we went and printed these sounds so I could use this in a mix later on, because this is actually a production that we're doing. And I just thought that this thing brought a ton to the table. Full disclosure, I'm not being paid to make this video. I just became friends with the owner of the company. We haven't known each other for 20 years or anything like that. And I endorse this product. I am not a sponsored artist. The only thing that I have been given out of all of this would be these two compressors. And I want to go ahead and give them to you guys because I like what I'm hearing so much that I'm going to get more. So put a comment below. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope that you're having a great day. Thank you.